guys, it's 8 a.m. and I just woke up. But yeah, welcome to a day in my life. So while I'm getting ready to go to class, let me tell you a little bit about myself. So I'm currently a third year double majoring in international relations and public policy here at the University of Toronto. Aside from academic responsibilities, I'm in some other school clubs such as the University of Toronto Indonesian Student Association, where we basically host a bunch of events for the Indonesian community. And I'm also in a club called GRC, or the Global Research Consulting Group, where I lead a consulting project to help nonprofits succeed. So how did I end up here? So I graduated from SMAK back in 2023, and really most of my high school life was spent on debating. I knew I wasn't smart enough for OSN or that other sciencey stuff, but I wanted a scholarship. And so, luckily enough, I got this fully funded scholarship from the Indonesian government called Beasiswa Indonesia Maju. Now that I'm ready, let's go to school. So, one of the things I appreciate most about the city is that it's very walkable. And UofT is right at the heart of downtown, so you get to window shop these luxurious brands on the way to school. Right, so this is my first class of the day. It's called Introduction to Japanese Politics, and I really love the professor here. And of course, he's super qualified because he graduated from both Harvard and Stanford, like many of the professors here at UofT. Right, so aside from this class, here is my schedule for the semester. I'm studying Canadian politics, Introduction to Management, Post-Independence African Politics, Social Psychology, and Astronomy as an elective. Anyways, it's 11 a.m. now and I need to eat, so let's get some food. And today's menu is chicken shawarma plate, which is one of my favorite foods here around campus. And so there's a lot of restaurants nearby and of course a lot of canteens around campus, but I personally like the food trucks here because they're cheaper than most options and they taste pretty good, so yeah. Right before class, I usually grab some coffee on the way. And so this is my second and last class of the day, which is called Introduction to Post-Independence African Politics, which is a pretty interesting class. I'm done with classes, but not done with studying, so here I am on the way to my favorite study spot on campus, Knox Library. One of the things I really like about UofT is that there are a lot of study spots around campus. UofT has around 40 libraries across all 3 campuses, so you can literally study anywhere. Now that I'm done studying, let's head home. And on the way home, I passed by this beautiful space called Front Campus. It's a very vibrant place for all kinds of activities, and it also happens to be a tourist spot. It's 6 p.m. now, so let's cook. And today's menu is beef pepper rice. After eating dinner, I basically do some more studying or some stuff for my clubs, like preparing for events and having meetings with my team. And right after that, I go to sleep. Alright, so now I'll be answering some of the most frequently asked questions about UofT, and the first one is how to get into UofT. So getting into UofT specifically is pretty easy. You don't really need to write an essay or put in anything impressive in your application. They literally only look at your transcript and your IELTS or TOEFL score, so it's a very straightforward process. The second question is, how many campuses are there at UofT? So UofT has 3 campuses. The one in downtown is called the St. George campus, and the ones in the suburbs are called Mississauga and UTSC. There's actually no difference in terms of the level of education or the degree you're getting. It's just that some programs are offered at one campus and none at the others, and of course it depends whether you enjoy the suburban or the downtown lifestyle. So the next one is, are there any scholarships at UofT? So there are 2 main scholarships provided by UofT. The first one is called the International Scholar Award, where you basically get a $100,000 tuition fee discount if you have really high grades in high school. And the second one is called the Lester B. Pearson Scholarship, which is a full scholarship that is very competitive. I think there are only around 30 recipients every year, and your school has to nominate you to apply to the scholarship. So for more details, I think you can ask UofT about the Lester B. Pearson Scholarship. And last but not least, what is the UofT college system? To put it simply, if you guys watch Harry Potter, choosing a college is like choosing your house at Hogwarts. There are 7 colleges at the St. George campus, and the college you're in basically determines the group you are going to be with for orientation, the place you're going to live in if you do choose to live inside the dorm, and basically the office that will support you with any administrative stuff you have trouble with in the future. But yeah, thanks for watching, and that's a day in my life.